Alright, I don't know where I got cut off there. But, basically I made like this splotchiness here. So I'm trying to undo that. I took a tiny bit of my NYX Bear With Me concealer, and I'm going to try to remove the splotch with my A506 whenever I can find it. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of concealer. I don't want to undo anything else I've already done, so I'm just going to very carefully place this where I absolutely need it, and that's where the lighter fibers will come into play. I'm just using the tip of the brush to blend this out, because I don't need another mess. I don't even know if that helps, to be honest, but kind of ruined the balance a little bit. Okay, we will find a way to mend that. Great. I probably should have just left it. I don't know. Hindsight's 20/20, right? Okay, so back to powder. Let's set that in with my powder. Taking my M14 again with the M Cosmetics powder. Okay, I kind of already evened out the tone. Okay. I didn't mess up as much as I thought I would, I guess. Forgot about the magic of this powder. Seriously, guys, run. Run before it's out of stock again. I mean, I had to buy mine from TikTok Shop, but it's a good one. And TikTok Shop is legit, so if you know what you're looking for. From certain brands, it's legit. There are a lot of like duping behaviors on TikTok Shop, which I don't support in the slightest. So make sure if you're buying something that you're buying it from the right person, like the right company, because people try to dupe things all the time, and I honestly find it pretty disrespectful to the brand that created it. It's just my personal feelings. You don't have to go that way. Some people think duping is nice because then they can enjoy a product at a lower price point, but really it's stealing someone else's creativity. So and in this case, yeah, right here, I don't really like how my under eyes is looking. A little too big. I'm just wondering if it translates the same. Nah, I think it's okay. And then we'll just take some Huda. So block it in there. I think the only thing, it's okay, I was gonna top it with a powder blush anyway, so I yeah, I was gonna top this with a powder blush, but is that even a need? Okay, I need something from my inner corner before we go in with mascara. So I think I will maybe go for my favorite inner corner highlight, which is in this Natasha Denona palette. It's the My Mini Dream palette, and this is Passionate. I usually take it with my finger, but this time I'm gonna take it with the brush. Just need to make sure nothing else is on there. And then I just want to pop it on the inner corner. And fill in this gap a little bit. You can always like wet your brush if you need. And if you don't know what I mean by wetting your brush, like you just spray it with setting spray, and then it will become like way more vibrant, and it'll stick to your, what's it called? Your eyeshadow. I'm mad at myself for doing that, to be honest. But okay. I think that's a nice inner corner highlight, as always. Okay. Whew. Let's see. Next, I wanted to go in with some of the Revie Beauty blush in Paradise. They have their soft it. So again, run more off. I will most likely do lots of review in this video. I keep everything in the box, especially like these types of products that could possibly break. Look how cool this is, and I've used it so many times. So, all right, it still remains beautiful. Okay, let me get my blush. Actually, nah, I'll use the Revie one. This brush was literally meant for this formula, so it's only right to use it. So I'm just taking some. I'm just sort of blending it into the e.l.f. blush that I had already done. And then I'm also connecting it to my eyebrows so that further enhances. You can kind of go in any direction with this brush. It's actually a very, very nice blush brush. So on my skin tone, it turns out mauve, which is exactly what I want 90% of the time, to be honest. If any boogies are showing, again, please ignore. Alright, properly. This whole thing is, sorry, you have to see my arm. So it's like, sorry, not sorry. Alright, let me put this back. But if you don't have the Review Beauty blush brush, I actually really like applying powder blushes with the Review Beauty 110. Okay, so while that is more even, let's just get mascara on, and then we will be almost done. Let's see. I'm in a common area, so I think waiting. Be done. Okay, so I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Incredi-curl. I've actually really been enjoying this for like more, like a little more bolder looks in a way, you know. But like when I just want like a light kind of curl, I'll use the lash and roll. The e.l.f. lash and roll. Okay. So with this, you definitely want to make sure that you get the base of your lashes. Right now, I do not have a lash curler on me. They're all in Washington, D.C. in my studio. I definitely have been enjoying this mascara lately. I don't try to build it up too much just because I don't want it, like I want the curl to stay, I don't want to make it heavy, and I want to keep my lashes pretty separate. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm trying to get the very base of my lash line and then pulling it up. I'm sort of blinking into it. Then you want to make sure that you don't have any like excess product before you go in with like the more detailed work. Like I want to get these inner lashes here without poking my eyes. And then I don't know why I re-dipped in. Why did I do that? Okay. it's impossible to apply mascara without looking like, I don't know if demonic is the right word. I feel like there's not enough on one though. And my hair is falling out in the process, so that's great. It's like falling on my clip. Let me just fix this a little bit. Again, I try not to layer too much, but I also don't want it to be clumpy. I also don't have my lash brush with me. My lash brush. The brush to like separate. Oop, forgot a whole section right there. Can you tell it's been forever since I've applied mascara? I literally look like I don't know what I'm doing. Haha, okay. Alright, so let me just fix my hair real quick. And then we'll finish up with highlighter. I know this has been a very long video. Alright. So, I need a tissue. Ignore my boobies that probably are coming out. Okay. Yeah, so let's do some highlight real quick. And we just about done. Oh, the lip. Of course, the lip. I'm just gonna put the lip. So as you know, I'm using the Dior palette. Just kind of, I like to put it on the high points. Mix all three of those shades together, creates like the most beautiful shade in my opinion. And this is just an e.l.f. highlighter brush, but you can use anything that suits you. And I like mixing all the tones because I feel like, in a way, the pink is like a blush later, but it mixes in well with the champagne and the more, I don't know. If you're gonna get any Dior palette, let it be this one. It's the 001 Universal. You can tell. I'll show you up close. It's very well loved. Okay. Okay, highlights on. Now we can move on to the lips. So for lips, I really wanted to revisit the Revie Beauty lip liners. I want to start with Big, because, you know, actually, maybe before we do that, let's see what this looks like. You can use this on your lips too, right? I'm pretty sure. I mean, it adds a nice, it definitely adds a nice, like, stain, but for this specific look, but I'll use it on my lips at a different time. But let's go with Big. And this lip liner is so close to the natural shade of my lips. I kind of just changed it with that e.l.f. thing, but is perfect to overline with. And it's quite long lasting. Alright. So I got some fig on. Then I think I'm going to take some almond. Just kind of define a little bit more. By creating a shadow. Very vanilla, but I don't really. Don't really need to blend them at the moment. Alright, let's finish this up with something. What should I top this with? Let's top it with I don't know actually. Why am I blanking? There's something I want to use, but I can't use it on camera yet, so I'm gonna skip that for at this moment. Just love how my complexion looks because like you can never get too picky with the dealer unless you like really get it on there. Okay, I think maybe we can try one of the lip IVs. I don't know. I feel like it would be kind of counterintuitive to do that. I just need something that's hydrating because I can't really function with triggers. Okay, I think I'm gonna use my Fenty Skin. Actually, why don't I use my Plush Pudding? I'll use my Plush Pudding. Okay, so this is the Fenty Skin. I don't know what got stuck to it, but Plush Pudding and Barbados Cherry, I believe. Let's just put some of that on top. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna top it with a Redo. Just something from Redo Beauty. Like one of the effortless lips. Next time. I think I said that last time, but next time. I think I need this hydration right now. Okay. We are just about done. Let me give myself a good spray of some setting spray. Off camera, I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. That's in this. I just don't want everything to fall out of my bag, so we'll avoid that for now. Also, that's the longest I've talked in a really long time. I think it's because of this fan situation. But because one of the fans is keeping me alive, we'll make this very quick. Let's just use that. this is the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And follow me on Instagram. I have the same handle at Rishika's Beauty. Well, Rishika's _beauty. And yeah. If you want to see what it looks like with my glasses too, you can do that. Alright. I love you guys very much from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all a good one. Alright, love you.